Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, Philippines. Good morning, Malaysia. Good morning, world. Alam niyo naman, today is December 28, 3 days before 2021. Goodbye, 2020. Hopefully, our 2021 will be a good year for everybody. Year of the ox, according to the Chinese what you call that sign. Okay, and today it's a continuation of a very exciting topic last week about halal kitchen and other things. And we have also our panelists, the president of Current Rep Manila Council, Miss Aida Enriquez, and first, I would like to greet our friend from Singapore, from Dubai, in Japan, and Korea, and also in any OFW all over the world. And also my friend from Mindanao, yes. And also I'd like to greet everybody. Happy holiday. I'm Ismail Abaya, and this is Usapang Halal, and let's welcome the main host, okay? Direct from Sabah, Malaysia. Let's welcome Brother Fakhir. Assalamualaikum, brother. How are you? How's Malaysia?
Today is good, but we have also already quite number of COVID-19. But we have to But today, I think this is my first after 3 months. I can breakfast in one of the famous restaurant in our local. There's a McDonald's.
So you have lots of people behind you, huh? Brother, yes. You have lots of people behind you. Are you outside?
Yes, I'm outside.
Yeah.
Okay. Today is, I think, quite new. I try to bring you to our country. To look in actual condition.
Wow, that's nice.
Site. But today, I think hopefully I cannot go to the. But today we talk in Usapang Halal is a more focus. I continue back the halal kitchen to brief you talk of how to manage it, and then second is we have an issue, and then other thing. Okay, I think bring you back.
Okay, but before that, let's welcome our panel of question that will shoot to you later on. Let's welcome Miss Aida Enriquez. Good morning, Aida. Where's Aida?
There you are. Hello. Hello, Fakhir.
Yeah, hello.
Of Malaysia, Professor. Hello, Sir Ismail.
Hello. Morning.
Hello,
happy holiday. Hello. Okay. Be ready with your 1 million question to Fakhir later on after presentation. Okay, let's start, brother.
Okay. Okay. Today Usapang Halal, we want to continue back the sample of halal kitchen. I think last week we talked more about how to create the Muslim-friendly halal kitchen. It's not exactly 100%, but mostly they are follow all the requirements to be a halal kitchen. And today I bring you in this restaurant. Of course, I think it's a very famous, not in Malaysia, but all in the world is a McDonald's. So on the last week, I have one slide that mentioned that McDonald's in Malaysia declared 100% halal. So today I was here, and one of the permits is quite near my house. So I come here early morning, take breakfast, and I show you some video for today. But it's a normal for our Muslim in Malaysia. When we want to go to breakfast, normally we check or we focus on where to go. determine which restaurant we want to eat or dine in. So mostly in my video, this is more focused on located area. I mean, in our local area, how that we select. But I think people I share first, and then I talk.
Okay. Domino Pizza.
Yeah, with the pizza. Yeah, halal logo, but still not yet start. And this McDonald's that I have been here right now. They have a drive-through. You can see one guy.
McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's. Stay there. And we can see from outside, we can see the halal logo was there.
Is that mandatory for, or is there a law to post halal logo?
It's depend on, I think, depend. But of course, they want to show that they have a halal logo. I think.
Because
this
in the
is a
Philippines, we don't have that. But sometimes they put halal, but it's not halal.
I show you the IR 4.0 technology. One is a smart terminal, and now they are using this in McDonald's inside. So we just order because it's a new normal. Required maybe face to face. But so now when they bring this system, it's a more easier to the customer to order. Even they want to take away.
Yeah, we have that also in the Philippines.
Okay, right. I think they're
But
quite new.
nobody's using it because some seniors don't know how to use it.
Yes, have to guide that. How
Yes.
come me from the first time I quite difficult to find which menu that I want. But after that it's easy because it's a good because they have a payment gateway and then no need to have that already buy by customer, pay by customer, and they only it's quite easy.
Yeah.
It's quite easy. Okay,
You know,
so,
sometimes, Brother Fakhir, because they're used to have a halal certified McDonald's, Burger King, Pizza Hut in Malaysia, and in some in areas of Asian countries.
yeah.
That's why when they go to the Philippines, they thought this food chain is also halal certified, Kaida. That's why
Yeah.
they're shocked that, I thought this food chain, same
It's
brand,
halal
same brand
certified.
in
Yeah.
Malaysia are also halal certified in the Philippines.
Okay, what I want to mention in this video, number one, as a, I think I as a tourist, maybe I'm not a local, I am tourist. When I want to find the restaurant or breakfast, of course, I'm looking for the halal logo restaurant. That's very important. I think for Muslim, and as it's my, of course I'm a local, but as a tourist, I think they need that. For Muslim, mostly they find the right restaurant to eat. So that's why I think in Philippines, because you are very, I think in terms of tourism, maybe not after this, I think 2021, of course, when we will start back after finish this COVID-19. It's a good, right now, if you have many entrepreneurs in terms of restaurant or hotel, prepare, everyone prepare, start to serve not only for Muslim, but everybody. So I think this is quite good opportunity to start from now.
Yeah.
Okay, and then for McDonald's, why I think McDonald's is one of the best restaurants in the world because of the system. the system mean how they produce. Even they have a drive-through, they have delivery by right now. They are very famous using a bike, motorcycle. They deliver direct to the home. They order which I think they have a Grab in Malaysia. They are now in here we have a Grab Food, we have a Food Panda, and coming soon is my company join us is a Fast Track. Yeah, I will talk
Wow.
later.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, this is a combination. It's a collaboration only, not 100% from me. But its idea is to bring 100% halal product to the consumer. So that's why we try to do this. Okay, for this McDonald, when I talk about McDonald, last time I learned about JIT or this data in lead production system. So they have no issue on to produce food. Even they have many menu. They have I think more about 100 maybe 100 menu that they can serve us between I think less than 5 minutes. After we go to drive-thru, we order in the terminal, and then we can get our food within 5 minutes. So imagine how the system that they are doing right now. I think it's relate in IR 4.0. It's industrial relation 4.0. I think in the halal industry, I think it's an opportunity also to add on this system. The main pillar of this 4.0. Even we talk about halal, we have also taken on what is the new technology inside us that we can bring together. Okay, so today I just mentioned about smart terminal. That is where I said you also have, I think, and Alhamdulillah, I also get one smart terminal from our government as a grant to my Sabah Halal Market after this on January. We not buy, I get from the grant. It's from government. Because for this halal month, it's for halal month. Okay, for today, I will show the next presentation. It's a more to the slide on it. I share the today, but it's not a good thing for us in Malaysia.
So in your place in Malaysia, not all McDonald's outlets are halal accredited.
I can say now they have 100% halal. Right. When the new open, permits for McDonald's also they already prepare the halal. To apply the halal because halal even they have maybe outlet they have to apply based on location. Yeah, based on location. Okay, today
Oh, I see accreditation by location.
somehow you know. Okay. This slide I think there's a picture. Now I think it's about 1 month. Within this 1 month, they are very popular in our social media, in our television, news, talking about the halal or non-halal about this frozen meat. Okay, this is an issue I want to more focus because this is not what we want. Because what happened now in even yesterday have media by our government. They say that this issue is on a frozen meat that imported from the others sources from other country have not halal, and then they bring to the Malaysia by not as a follow as a normal way. As smuggled. So this happened. It's a long time ago. I mean, not for you, but they find this problem right now. But what the issue is, they are fact this frozen meat, which a famous brand. I think this this issue is talking about how they duplicate this frozen meat. They find from the other resources and then they put as a brand that the brand is already famous in our local market. So uh, okay, this is example of the brand that they are duplicate. This also is a they declare is a from the halal Australia also. And what is okay, this okay, these are all the brands that they have. Okay, I mean the famous one is the last. It's Alana. This Alana is mostly they from India. The very process from then they are certified halal, and then of course this already we used this already last time ago. But after this issue come out, when they bring the other resources and then duplicate as this plan, now our internally local have quite surprised with this issue, and supposedly our government can settle this as soon as possible. Our Islamic department, involve all department in our so this I think how that we cover this issue because they have issue of integrity also, and of course this the process that they use to bring this non-halal meat through this. But I think this issue is quite big issue. But I think I just share. It's not to explain for more detail because I'm not as a I mean responsibility. I mean I as an only NGO, but I want to talk more about this how to. I mean after this I will explain why I try to get this issue. This Usapang Halal. Okay. I think I stop. Okay. Back to this Usapang Halal. Okay. This issue, example, if number one, what I can say that why these people using this opportunity, I mean, they duplicate this process with our local vendors. Number one, I think because that's halal. I mean, of course.
Can you speak a little louder because I don't get everything that you're saying.
Oh, sorry, Aida. Okay, what I want to talk is
There. Okay.
is when the halal market
Senior
is
moments.
okay, when the halal market is big, I mean everyone want to join this to sell their product in the halal market, example in Malaysia. But what happened is they sell it in the haram, in the not the right way. And,
Yes.
the right way. I think what happened is the impact of this is big to the Muslim, so our local when we buy this the original brand of this our local. So that's why I think this issue of integrity issue. I mean, when we it's not we talk about money the thing. why when people looking this halal as an opportunity to reach a thing, they use in many ways. So that's why I think this issue because number one is we know that halal market is a big, but how that example in sorry I cannot go to direct. For example, now Philippines want to involve in halal market. I think your entrepreneur want to involve in halal. That's why this issue have to tackle in the starting point. That give them as a motivation and having guidance to not do like this. Okay. I mean, have to follow as a requirement. So this, I think, that I want to say is Usapang Halal for today. And then the numbers of this frozen meat which non-halal is quite huge. We don't know how to tackle, but now I think our people in Malaysia stop to buying this imported beef or meat from other side because they are worried because already mixed. Okay, Miss Aida, sorry. Because as Malaysia, they quite long. But what I want to say is now Malaysia currently have an issue on halal. I mean, halal frozen meat because they are imported from other country, and that is actually originally is non-halal. We can say it's non-halal, but we pack back as a halal using the halal logo. I mean, it's not so what happened in Malaysia right now. Okay, so next. Go to the others.
I can't actually ask you questions because I only hear 50% of what you're saying.
Okay. Okay. Maybe
So
later you ask me
I
question.
might get I might be
Okay.
wrong. You know,
Okay. Maybe.
yes, I'm very interested in that meat trail.
Okay. That's why this my friend actually when they hear about this problem, then they go to the market, to the wet market, and buy directly the local meat. I mean local meat from the market, wet market. So these are what we do right now. We don't buy from the shopping mall, everything the imported one. We go for the local. Right now we go for the local. And the
Yes.
opportunity for me also, I mean for our team also to start this local beef product, start product because of this issue. Because we know in the business we have looked to the opportunity also. We say, of course halal is number one, and then when I have an issue, we have an opportunity to for business. Okay, okay, for
Uh,
this.
there is a there is a very big question there. For
Okay.
example, in the Philippines, we import Angus beef. How do we
Angus.
know that Angus beef is halal certified or not? Because from the plant itself, it is not. The plant is not accredited. How do we know that it is done the halal way? Because that is the most important thing, eh? Doing it the halal way. Correct?
So what is the product? Sorry, I cannot.
Angus beef.
Angus beef. Angus beef. That is what is the product? Frozen.
Because Angus beef in the Philippines is imported. We don't have Angus beef. If if ever, just a small percentage in the Philippines. So how do we know if they say that this is halal, if it is true halal, if it was butchered the halal way?
I think yes. We go to the. I think back to the standard. Is it the
Yeah,
product
there is
have
a very big
halal?
issue there when
Yeah,
it
halal.
lands in the Philippines. and then from the importer it goes to the supermarket, and then the supermarket sells it as halal certified.
I think in this issue we have to check back the certified. I mean the certification. I think we have to look back which company produced this. Example for this that issue that I showed in this Usapang Halal, the brand is already halal. They are already certified halal. But the other people using this halal, I think this brand, and then
Yes,
duplicate it as other brand.
yes,
Or you now you said that the brand currently in your country is that said halal, but how how that you can say certified halal if you don't check the certification of it. Even this
correct,
imported product because not many I think I can say right now we have many authorized body in the world that have certified halal. So you can check. This you look as a Malaysia as the leader of this. Of course, you look back to the halal logo that using in this product. Is authorized by our Malaysia Islamic Department or not? Because if we as a Malaysia as a leader, because we have a authorized body, both because our the government have a report on this check. But sometimes they have others way that they have an organization is a NGO based that they want also to certify as a halal bodies, but they are not certified by our Malaysia department. There are also many even in Japan also we have among I think more than 7 or 8 authorized. I mean not authorized body, but the NGO Japan that they want also as a authorized body, but they have to apply to our Malaysia department. I mean Malaysia Halal Islamic department. So based on your question, I think I can say have to check first. Even you in terms of trust, I think it's based on platform. I mean, it's not based on uh, just a perception of this issue.
Ay, tapi to Kaeda. I'm just curious, Brother Alpakir. Curious, di ba, in Japan, there is a famous beef. They call it Kobe beef. And
Copy it.
the Kobe beef, you know that? You know, Kobe beef. The
Copy.
good thing about the Kobe beef, it's
What it?
very tender because
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
using beer. They the, the,
yeah,
they included in the diet of the
yeah,
of the beef, the cattle, the cow or the
yeah.
Kobe
Oh, yeah.
beer. They drink beer.
I think
Is
when
that halal?
yeah, I think when I was in Japan, I also know about this. And the how that they using the beer. No, I think it's quite various for Muslim. But I think about 2015 that when I was there in Osaka, there is one did the halal seminar there, and one of the issue is about Kobe beef because it's number one is very famous in Japan because of and very expensive also. Okay,
Oh yes, yes.
my friend do in Malaysia. They import from the Japan to market in Malaysia. So what they do is of course the traditional the how that they maintain they eliminate this process. I think they eliminate. But what they do is more to the slaughterhouse, and then after that they bring after the process they bring the coffee bean in Malaysia, which are very expensive. It's about more than 17 times, or I think compared to a normal beef, it's quite expensive. But they can sell in Malaysia because, of course, the people want to taste, try this coffee beef as famous in Japan, then halal and certified halal. So I think in terms of the beer, I think they have a solution of this already. And right now, Malaysia also one of I think I checked the video last. They also now starting in Malaysia to farm this coffee, main coffee, but Japan cow in Malaysia. I think if you mention about this, I think I can say looking for the halal. Okay. Okay.
Is there? I'm just curious again, brother. Is there a track and trace app, mobile app for halal, where you can trace back
Yeah.
the data for the, let's say, you saw a halal certified product, let's say any product, let's say noodles, and there's a app, there's a what they call that, QR code, and once you check
Okay.
on the QR code, you can see all the datas. Do you have that in Malaysia already?
Uh, I think for me that I know they have a website. Number one, they can check website. And number two, they have apps in our handphone. We can use a verified halal. It's developed by
Okay.
our Chakim. Chakim developed it. But
Verified halal.
verified halal. But this one for me is I think it's not easy to trace back because they have to know who is the supplier or company. But what you mentioned is about the QR code. It's more easy. I think it's not yet implemented in this country. I think.
Okay.
I think so. Because we scan the QR code and we can find it is a logo halal certified halal certification. Maybe I think not yet. What we have is a more verified halal. We go to this app and then we can check the supplier or product link, and then that is a take time. I think take. I think your idea is a more advanced. When you trace the barcode, we have that means all the product mandatory to put the QR code. Then customer can. I think this. Okay, when you talk about this, I think better I want to talk about our I think the first delivery in Malaysia.
Yes, sure.
Pato Syariah. Okay.
I'm interested in that.
Yeah.
Because later we have a guest, a delivery app in my other show,
Okay.
halal mobile delivery app. Oh, Tempa Sekarang. What do you mean by the Tempa Sekarang in English?
Order now. Order now.
Order now.
Sorry. This is not English version. But this one, I think many company have already been many applications. But the issue is it's not exactly follow the halal but I mean the delivery issue. Okay, this one of the fast track. We start in KL right now, and I am the first to bring it in Sabah because I like this application because they only serve. Number one is Muslim food and halal. Of course, we as agent we will find and trace or filter our vendors. Only the Muslim. So what happened is right now when I can say in the delivery app, for example, Panda, they are this halal and non-halal food. So how about the delivery when they always use bag, a special bag to carry this product? It's a mix. When we talk the halal logistics, something is the same. It's a mix. As an example, as a trucks, they are using to bring the frozen pork and then bring the halal food. It cannot be like that. So it's similar to this our local delivery issue. When they sometimes today they go to the halal restaurant and then bring the product to customer, and then after that they go to the Muslim food and then bring at the same bag they are using the same to bring. So what is the issue of that? Because for the Muslim, I think they are talking about when the mix already the container or the what you call the courier. I think that's not it's a haram issue. So that's why I think this is one option to the customer outside there to using the application, to use the apps and to bring the halal food. Yeah. Okay. This I just started this maybe next year. Now preparing all this. Okay. Normally, Mr. Ismail, they are only for the they mostly they bring ready to eat food. It's a come for restaurant.
Okay. Is that same day delivery? Same day delivery. Or you can also service next day delivery. Hello, brother. Hello. Oh, most of my co-hosts and hosts are having difficulties in their internet connection, brothers and sisters. But our brother from Malaysia is talking about his hello.
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 I had to reboot.
Even Al-Fakir is already no frozen.
Yeah. Why is it like that?
I think
Where? Where did he go?
because
No,
it's holiday.
I see.
What's your
No,
question
it is
again,
like this.
Kaida?
No, it is like this. The halal industry here in the Philippines is very young. No,
Yes,
it's not
infancy.
even been uh yung parang hindi pa siya naluluwal, ika nga. So,
Yes,
we have to be proactive from the very
yes,
start. So I think we have to have our tourism secretary to be talking with us already about the pitch and falls of halal tourism. Like for example, where do you source your and how do you source your materials? And how do we
yeah,
know that it is fake or not fake? 'Di ba?
yes.
Oo.
That's right.
Tapos maybe ang One Halal should be the one to pioneer in that, 'di
We're
ba?
doing that already.
How? That is only Manila.
Hindi,
We're talking about na national. Kasi
eh,
ang ano niya
ay,
will come
bakit?
from national level.
Yes, yes. That's
Hingi tayo
why
na
it's a big
hingi tayo ng
opportunity.
oo,
Ah,
hingi tayo ng summit sa kanya.
oh, kaya niyo yung Kaida. Kayo magaling dyan eh.
Anak ng toko naman, ako na naman. Ikaw
Hi,
kaya.
brother Alak. What happened to your internet?
Yeah, welcome back.
Oh, much better, huh? The audio is much louder.
Yes, we can understand you.
Na-notice ko your headset, Kaida, brand new, ha? Professional, ha?
And this is my
Talagang
son.
kakaririn na, ha? Kakaririn na.
Karir na.
Karir. Dati, libangan lang, ha?
No, this is
I
my
was talking
son.
about Al-Fakir. Ay, walang headset si brother.
Nawala na naman, tinanggal.
Talaga, may telemedicine pa kayo. Announce nyo naman yung telemedicine habang
Uy,
commercial.
yeah. Let's wait for February because we have already launched it last week. On February, Dr. Irma Alfonso will be co-hosting with us and she is going to give
Host pala
free
kayo doon?
consultation.
Host kayo doon, ha?
Siyempre. Co-host natin si Doktora. Sabi ko sa ikaw
Doktora.
kaya ang host, ako yung co-host. Hindi na, ikaw yung
May guide.
mag-manage tapos ako
Ah,
yung parang tayo nila ni Al Fakir. Ganon.
yes. Kasi minsan wala silang experience kaya nahihirapan. Soon, magbe-break
Oo.
away na rin yan.
Oo.
Magkakaroon na rin ng
Tapos
yung
no, yung
ma-addict na.
Oo,
Ma-addict
pero
na.
pero yung first district kasi, ipapasok na niya. Hindi yan
Ah,
yung nagkiklinik kasi, hindi na siya magkiklinik. Doon na niya
yun na yung clinic
ipapasok.
niya. Yes.
Maglalabas na raw siya ng kasi nahihirapan din siya.
Oo.
She cannot manage yung mga yung mga walk-in at saka yung mga hindi niya
Yes. Lalo na
kilala.
ngayon, merong
Oo.
virus na bago.
Yun nga, dahil
Pag
because of
na-lockdown,
that,
lalo na siyang walang
ang
kliyente.
siniservisan niya, yun lamang kilala na niya, 'di ba?
Yes.
So nawawala ng
Oh,
nawawala ng
Brother
na-mute.
Pakir, you're mute.
Yeah.
Nagko-commercial na. Kaida is already talking about medical tourism.
Medical tourism. Many channel.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry for I think my laptop.
This is
Suddenly
better.
off.
I can hear you much better.
Now,
Clear.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm using the laptop right now. I mean, suddenly stopped, and then I don't know what happened. Maybe battery or something. But now I'm already my handphone, and then today what is the main? I want to talk in Usapang Halal. Number one, back to the focus on this. How that we want to start halal. Involved in halal. Number one, of course. I know that the restaurant is the first because many entrepreneur want the food is come from restaurant. Then when they change it to the halal kitchen, then they can produce to our Muslim. And then second,
Yeah.
I bring you to this McDonald because this is one as example, the best example that we have here to show that how that they manage this. Delivery in terms of delivery to the customer, in terms of the system inside the kitchen. Not only they clean every time, not only they get halal resources from all the vendors, but number one, the system that they're using is a more proper, and people like this McDonald's. I think this is what I want to show you. Even not only Muslim, but all race, all
Excuse.
people like this McDonald's. So
Yes.
this is what I want to show that it's a reality right now today in the Usapang Halal. I bring you in this banana and many people come here for breakfast for today. Okay, then it's no issue if you change. I mean, your restaurant in Philippines, you want to change to the halal concept. It's no issue. You don't have to worry about you lost your normal customer, even your normal customer. You can separate it. Well, I thought last week, then you can separate it. The one is for your normal kitchen, and second is only for halal kitchen. This is what the option that we give. I mean, an option. I think it's a no issue when you have a customer. They need the halal, then you serve the halal from your halal kitchen. Then it's a
Yeah.
normal one. You go as a normal. It's no problem. Okay, then we talk about halal kitchen. Right now, I don't want to. But how that? And right now in the industrial 4.0, we are using right now the smart terminal. So now I think it's a good. When I'm also doing the right thing. I think I bring all the vendors, the supply, even there's still not yet in process to get the halal, but I get the product and put in our smart terminal. This smart terminal I have about 150 product, at least for the Sabah, only for the local Sabah, and then I put inside there, and then people can order easily from the smart terminal. It's a one way. Even we go for the offline, we go for also for the online. And then today, I want to open your mind. I think it's a quite even I think new for Malaysia. But in a COVID-19 2020, it's the best and the right time to start this online business. I mean, not online
Yes.
using the delivery, but now it's a quite. I mean, example, the people stay at home and then they want a food. Of course, we talk about halal food, and then I bring this application, the apps program it as a halal because we only tackle on vendor from the Muslim and also halal certified halal restaurant, and then of course our outside customer will think very safe for them because when we order from this application, they will get the 100% halal food that we want to. It's in terms of perception, of course. They still worried if you mix with others. But that's why in your country, I think of course it's a it's a not it's the majority is a non-Muslim, of course. But if you do is the right way, I think on for halal and also for non-halal also, and you focus on halal, it's open to everybody. It's open mean your market is become a big market. That's why today I bring
Correct.
another issue, and it's a big issue in Malaysia because we don't know how that they do this, but they already using this halal logo to sell their non-halal meat because they
Oh,
know that they know that the market halal is a very big Malaysia because that's why they
Wow.
using. But why they want to replicate this? Because they know when they sell the halal, their market is big and they get the money, and then they bring back another. And until today, Alhamdulillah, today they already verified. Our department already verified this company use this halal logo as their business. Now they have many issue. I will follow this later. I cannot say anything because this in terms of government issue. It's a big issue. I don't bring this
Because
because I have to confirm first what they are implement on this issue. I think they want to straight about imported product. That means
yeah.
after this, the product from Philippines, I think even is a. Of course, they want halal. But, even halal, they want to check again. I think they were
Yeah.
straight on this. I think, and so today also, I know it's either have a relate with many kind of program in it. But in Usapang Halal, hosted by me, I think as a NGO, as a support for this halal, I think what I want to say that I hope after this you are implement this start from halal kitchen, start for halal mart, and then because what I say today is what I do last because I know the step to start this halal is not you go to the big one, you go to the to supply as a product trading. Even you don't have many product halal product, then you want to go to trade this to export this to of course you need the entrepreneur that start with a halal product. Then how that you want to start? Of course, they have to follow. Follow mean have a mentor like Ismail Abaya and a gang to follow because I think it's not easy. Even you understand maybe 10%, but you still have a 90% that you have to get a mentor. Even
Yeah.
even we are different kind of idea, something like that. But we follow only one. It's based on one thing. It's Al-Quran and Sunnah. Of course, that's the right way that we follow right now. It's not from our idea only. We already learned before. about this halal, and of course to implement it to your local Philippines. That have issue right now. Issue mean there has starting with a problem. Of course, number one problem as a owner, as a owner, as a people who are involved is a staff, your staff. It's the two kind of people, man. Your first is owner, second is your staff. That means your staff have to follow, and owner also have to follow and open up your mind to serve this halal. That is the number one. And second, of course, to go to another is a material. How do you want to identify this material is halal or not, and you buy from the right person. Of course, in the continuity is you have to have a halal mat. Example, what Ismail Abaya do right now, they have a halal mat to set up. It's a easy to find the halal product. I know if you go to your supermarket, like me, if I go to, last time I go to Japan supermarket, Ion Big, something like that, we call Yamamoru, something many. I cannot find the halal logo inside this market. Even one, I cannot find halal logo. We just check the ingredient, and then we know that this not include the critical item. So that's why we buy it. We just based on experience. But right now, when you start with your entrepreneur, you start with a small and then start with a group. It's a grouping better. Your group. You have many kind of product. You start with you can supply it together, not by. I think better by group. Now I try also in Sabah. We start with a group. We call it a Sabah Halal, and then from that I try to market it in the local first. And next step is I hopefully I can start in 2020 to bring the product from Sabah to the Peninsula Malaysia. To the Peninsula Malaysia mean in KL, in other state in Malaysia. So what I'm using is using another is a product trading, and what I need is a warehouse. The next step is a warehouse, and also logistic. Logistic mean is a platform you to bring the halal product to the to the country. To
Do you
the
have
state.
that already? Do you have that already?
I have a plan, but now I set up my warehouse first, and then warehouse.
I mean the delivery app. You have a delivery app already?
Delivery app for for example.
Motorcycle delivery app.
Oh yeah, okay, yes, already.
Yeah, 'di ba? Sabi niya meron na siya.
It's that
that is
mobile
small.
app.
Yeah, mobile. I can show you.
Yeah.
Now it's a testing.
Because I have a question on that, brother.
Okay.
The driver should be halal advocate, not exactly Muslim, and the container, assuming they will deliver halal product, can they include halal product, non-halal product inside the container, or it should be exclusive? And another thing, today they deliver halal product, tomorrow they will deliver not halal product using the same
Correct.
motorcycle.
There will be contamination.
Yes. That's why involved in this delivery apps. This latest one I show you fast track is only for halal.
Yeah. Halal.
I see.
Yes,
Okay.
it's only for halal. Because
how about the driver?
It's no issue. Driver is
No issue. It can be Christian.
Yes. It's
okay, good.
It's a delivery. Okay.
Just asking.
Then it's okay. I think it's a no issue until that, because they are not prepared. They only deliver the food.
Yes.
But they have follow. But we have to stop them. Don't drink or eat or put your personal food inside the container. Inside the that's only the.
So you just orient and educate them.
Yes.
Okay, good.
And then is compared to others. Of course, they are mixed.
Yeah.
This what I do currently is like a small thing that I want to learn, and then after this is talking about halal logistics. It's a big one.
Right.
Example, to bring the product to the Philippines, the product to the Japan. It's the same thing.
Yes.
Start from small. We understand. We understand the flow. We understand the rule. Okay, then we go
Yes.
for the big. That's what I
Yeah.
want to. So hopefully, Ms. Aida slowly understand and then teach your entrepreneur. You start from the small first. I mean, you
Yes.
understand the flow, and then we go.
Yes.
Yes, I learned from Japanese. I learned from Japanese. I mean, last time when I as an engineer, I want to set up my factory. I don't want to go to the big investment first, but we go for the small one as an example. It's an example, and then after we understand the of course the owner and also the staff already implement and already understand, and we go for the last one. For go for to invest, start to invest. I think that's a good opportunity then. So talking
You
about
know,
this,
brother Al Pakir. You know,
yes,
brother Pakir, Al. The
yes,
first investment that I'm thinking about here in the Philippines,
mm,
uh, very essential, is the mini slaughterhouse for chicken.
okay, yes,
Because right now we
uh,
don't have that kind halal certified slaughterhouse or dress for chicken.
yes. That's the main issue. When you don't have this, I think you need import
Oh,
from others. So better you
yes.
start.
But if,
Because
yeah.
I also start with a mini starter house because
Yeah,
I
can
know
we do that also, di ba? Halal certified chicken dressing plant. Mini only, micro.
mini only. Yes, but you
Because
have
in the cattle or big animal, you cannot do that because, di ba? In a chicken, and also Filipino loves to eat chicken. We love
okay, yes,
chicken.
of course. I think in Malaysia also, in Sabah also 80% restaurant buy the food from chicken. That's why I supply to them. 80%, more than 20%, even fish and
Yes, if
also
we can solve the chicken slaughterhouse, we can
yeah,
solve other raw materials like the how they will process the chicken into
yeah, processed chicken.
chicken process or chicken satay,
Yes,
chicken and
yes,
other because chicken is
many
a
kinds.
raw materials for
Yes,
other food processing. Like,
yes, of course, Mister.
uh,
That's why the slaughterhouse is a main, and then the warehouse
yes,
second is of course the warehouse. You can
yeah,
combine together. It's a kurum over there
yeah.
to
In
stock.
Luzon and in
Mm.
Visayas, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, in
Yeah,
Philippines, in
Luzon,
Luzon
Manila.
alone, there is
Mm.
no halal certified chicken slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse. Okay.
Imagine. In Visayas also. Okay.
Number one, I can as a yeah. Of course, you want to start from zero. Of course, it will take time and more investment. Second, you
Yeah.
can do the like a joint venture. Joint venture mean the business matching between you and right now maybe you have a slaughterhouse, but it's a non-halal, and then
Yes.
collaborate with them, and then
Okay.
to start with a halal procedure and then certified halal. If you can
Yes, yes.
collaborate, that's a second idea. Because to start or to invest this, even this mini slaughterhouse is a take also the I mean you have the many factor to start. Of course, number one is a supply chain of the chicken, the raw chicken. I mean before you slaughter the chicken, and then you have
Yeah, yeah.
the farm to supply to you. So I think
Yeah.
what the idea. Okay, that's a good idea, I think. And now, what I currently do after this, of course, in Sabah right now, I already mentioned and give awareness to entrepreneur also to start this, to produce the halal, not only the finishing food, but the raw material, the raw mean the
Yeah.
chicken, meat, everything. But
Mm.
almost we import from other state and also other country.
Question, Alpakir.
Mm. Yes.
The cultured fish, are you very particular on the feeds, or is it already halal? Because generally, any seafoods are halal
Mm.
in the sea. except
Mm.
the whale, and then
But
the
Japanese eat that.
shark. But how about di ba, there is a cultured fish in the cage. Is that automatically halal? You don't have to check the feeds,
Yeah, like dory, bangus,
yung
and
dory, bango,
tilapia.
milkfish, you know that?
They are cultured
I know,
already, yeah.
Shrimp,
I
shrimp,
know, do,
shrimp.
I know dream, dry, apa, dory, I know, dory fish.
Yeah, yeah. So no problem about that.
It's
Or you have to
depend,
certify the farm.
yeah, better certify the farm.
Yeah,
Because, how that they give the, the feed for the fish. I mean, what they are, what kind of, product,
feeds.
the material, yes, feed.
Yes, yes. And
With,
how they handle the
the handle,
storage and
yes, yes,
the process,
yes, of
how
course.
they
The
do it.
process, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe we want to see if they're clean. Sometimes I went to
Yes.
the farm. It's stinky and dirty because of the
Oh,
feeds. Sometimes they feed the fish using inside the the intestine
The entrails. The
of the
entrails.
chicken. Yes,
mm,
oh yeah, yeah. And sometimes blood. They feed the fish blood,
okay. Yes. That's why you
animal
have to check.
blood.
Yes.
Mhm.
The animal blood. Many issue on that also. That have to
Yes,
check
yes.
first. You cannot directly because if you go for fishing, yes, you go to the sea and then you get the fish, then it's a halal. I think no need.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a no process. It's a
Uh,
natural. And then you
uh,
pick the apple, you pick the grape from the directly from the farm. It's a we
yeah,
call it's a halal. You don't need no need to check because you directly
yeah,
to the nature. Then when it go
yeah,
to the process, of course you have to check. Even
yeah.
they have used some mostly.
Maybe we have no time.
Okay.
Maybe Kaida will ask one question only. One
Hmm.
question, Aida. One question.
Well, this is a different thing my question,
Okay.
because my friend from Mindanao, he asked
Hmm.
me if I will have a buyer for ginger.
Ginger.
So
Ginger.
yes, do they have to certify it as halal, or can they, because they're not processing it, they want to just sell it local or export. Can you help me on that?
Yeah, ginger. That means no
It is we
process.
are talking of tons. We are not talking of
Hmm.
the small
Fresh.
Yeah, fresh. It's
tons.
a fresh product. Hmm.
Yeah,
Pero,
20
Yeah.
footer, something like that.
24.
Can you give us a proposal for that?
Okay. I think it's
Yeah,
a
they're asking for help because there are so many IPs there, and
mm,
they're produced. They cannot market it. But if we have
yeah,
a
that's a
buying
problem.
station there, and then it can be direct to the buyer, I think we can help them a lot. And it will
yeah.
not be ginger only. They will be going for all the root crops, not processed,
Others.
because they don't have the money to process it yet.
Okay. I think I cannot promise anything, but I think when we go to the big volume,
Yeah, big volume. We're talking of
that means you
volume.
have to supply to the plant, to supply to the factory. That's one example.
Yes,
You can,
we can.
yeah, yeah,
They said they can do that.
yes. I think I checked back because in Sabah also we have this ginger farm in Tungasau, Tambun.
Yes.
But how many volume I don't know. But local, yes, this product always used for cooking. I think
Yeah.
Yes.
as a must as cooking. Yes, I will check back and then maybe next week if I have a get the entrepreneur in Sabah,
Yes.
But please give me some detail of this. I mean,
Okay.
how much, how many that you can supply
Yes.
instead of volume.
Yes.
Okay.
I will give it to Ismail.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Thank you. Because I have
Okay.
with as Ismail, I also have a list that I still update the
Yeah.
product, and I
Yeah.
still not yet email to you. Give me a
Yeah.
time because I want to proper it and with the price, and then I will give you later.
Yeah,
So
because Brother Al, I have a partner collaborate with a convenience
yes,
store, and we
so
can
yes,
supply it. We can
yes,
import it. Just give me the list.
yeah. I will give
I
you
will
this.
show to them. They will
Yes,
choose what product they want
yes.
to put it in their no, in their
Actually,
convenience store.
the issue
Ay,
with the
they
one
have we have a question from Joanne. Pakibasa nga, kaida nababasa.
Feed
Wala
the
mo.
fish with halal certified waste food, healthy and give assurance. How do you know that it is halal certified waste food? That's a very big question, Iha.
Uh, how do you answer that, brother?
yeah, halal certified for the fish. I think for chicken, yes, we have, but I don't see for the fish right now. But because it's a
Ah,
normal, they give. But for chicken, yes, I think we have. We have a
chicken.
certified halal. Yes. For
Maybe
fish,
what she's saying is halal certified chicken manure.
chicken
Because
manure.
that is the material used for ano for feeding the fish, 'di ba?
Mhm. But I check back even because yeah, when we're talking about halal, it's more for the food for people, for human. But when we're
Yeah.
talking about the fish for animal, I think it's quite it is a relate because the fish and the chicken also after that we eat by human. But I think I will
Correct.
check back. Yes,
Yeah.
this the what you call supply chain. Of the, I think quite new for me. I will check. It have a lot for the fish. Okay, for next week, I better open the question for next week because I already talked more about this. But I think Kak Aida have many question. I think better next week we are focused on how to implement the step how to implement. I think
Yeah,
the,
yes, yes.
we are focused on that. Now I just more focused on talk about what I'm do. I'm currently what I'm doing right now in Sabah, and then I think next week better we more focus on what Philippine or Filipino Qaeda and want to start in Philippines. We have to what issue and what is the problem we have to we can discuss in this Sabah. Is it okay?
Okay.
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 Fine
With
with
that,
me.
any parting words, Kaida, before we,
Hmm.
If we can do that for our IPs, it's going to be a very big step towards halal food industry in the Philippines. Because,
correct.
'di ba, we start from the material itself.
Yes.
Yes.
And he
Okay.
can be of great help to us.
Okay.
Yes.
I,
So
I,
thank you for 2020. Let's welcome 2021 next week.
yes. Yes.
Let's meet
Happy New
next
Year.
year.
Yes.
Yeah, next year.
Maybe, Brother Fakir, you can close the show. Your parting
Yeah.
words. Closing.
Okay.
Extra.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. So hopefully, Usapang Halal give a benefit to even Malaysian and also Philippines. And then also, I hope I'm as a NGO already Halal can help you in terms of what you want to involve in halal industry. So that's why I was here as a host, and hopefully this Usapang Halal will be improve and improve for the next and the next show. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, thank you. Bye bye. See you
Yeah.
next
See
year.
you.
Bye. Bye bye.